Hi Fit Chicks, I'm gonna show you a revolutionary exercise that you can do within less than 15 to 20 minutes, and you only have to do it twice a week. I guarantee if you do these exercises right, you're gonna have an amazing strength and mobility increase in your body. Now, it's not an easy exercise because of course you only have to perform within 15 minutes max. And the 15 minutes already including transition and a little rest in between the movements that I'm going to show you. The major movements that we're going to do need to be hard. So you have 1 minute to perform each of those exercises, and what I need you to do within that 1 minute, you need to push your body as much as you can. Like, I literally want you at 50 seconds to die and shake and won't be able to continue the exercise. Now, maybe when you do your first circuit, so first of each exercise, first 1 minute of each exercise, you might not gonna get that, but then you're gonna get a bit of a feeling of where are your limits, where is that sweet spot where you can really push your body. So that's what we're gonna find out today. I show you the exercises. You can make the exercises hard by using booty bands or different kind of an exercise band, but you can absolutely do it without any kind of an equipment. Now, we do going to use a chair, but you can also use your sofa or your bed, and I'll show you on what purposes. Let's get started on the first exercise. We are going to do a back leg elevator lunge. It's one of my favorite ones. So you can use the booty bands to bring it around the thighs if you want to, but I'm not going to use it now, just to show you that this is the way it works. You're going to either use again your couch, your bed, or in this case, I'm using a chair. So you're going to get your phone next to you and set it up for a timer so you don't have to think about it. Set it for 1 minute or use the timer, and all we're going to do is we're staying on one leg, hold your chair or anything on the wall to make sure you have balance, place the opposite leg behind you. Now what you really want is getting your feet kind of nice and flat on that floor. So first reach down into this position, and you can hop a little bit forward again just to adjust your body. Press start, so you're going for your 1 minute, and then we're going to go down and up and down. So you can see now where the booty bends is actually going to make this exercise much harder. Trying to go as low as you can to isolate this right leg. Breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. So as you keep doing these exercises, you make sure that if you lose your balance, you reach the floor and bring it back. Reach the floor and bring it back. Last 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back up. You're going to swap over and do the same 1 minute on the opposite leg as well. So look down, stop your clock, bring it forward. You're going to just reach down to the floor first, tap it back, and all you're going to do is press start. And here we go. Down and up. Down and up. If you have one of those loop bends, bring it underneath your feet, the one that you have standing on. Bring it around to your shoulder. Hold it. When you're going down, it's going to be easier because the bands get looser. When you're coming up, it's going to be harder because the band's going to get tighter. So make sure that you use whatever you need. If you want to use weights, do use weights. But I guarantee you, I'm already feeling this is taking me out of breath because it's such an isolation movement and it takes a lot of concentration to find your balance. So make sure you do your breathing right. Breathe in. In your nose. Out the mouth. One more time. And stepping in. So that was 2 minutes lunges on each side of the leg. You might going to do more, or you're loading up on weight to hit that sweet spot. Remember when you're like, whew, I can't do any more towards the end. The next exercise I'm going to show you won't need the chair, but you're going to need a lot of your leg strength. This is going to be squats, but it's going to be squats in a jumping phase. So really going to hit those muscle fibers, and it's a plyometric move. So you're going to get your timer right at the front of you and feet hip it. Get ready. and go down. Really soft landing on the toes. Bring it back all the way to your heels. Head looking forward, focusing on one spot. Let those legs burning out. Lift it up and down. Up and down. So make sure that you find a balance here as well. And keep your tummy in, back straight, and do just a little hop. And last 15 seconds, here we go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now, this is one of those exercises. If you've done it right, you'll be out of breath. But you have to be like that. So, we're moving into the next exercise. You have a few options in here, okay? I'm gonna use a pillow, but just to protect my knees. So we girls love doing push-ups, aren't we? And it's easy if you do it right. So I'm gonna show you the ladies push-up. I'm gonna show you the more advanced ladies push-up, the real push-up, and I'm also gonna show you how to make it much, much harder. So, let's get your timer on. Knees directly underneath your hip, wrist, shoulders, elbows underneath each other. Start. Elbows going out and drop your nose down into an imaginary line in between your hands. Bring the elbows out, really strengthen your back. Now, a little harder option, all we're gonna do is bring the knees a little bit further back and coming up on the knees, tilting the feet. Watch. Back on the knees, bring the feet back. Hands staying at the same level. Do your imaginary line and bring it down. So this is the intermediate ladies push-up. Now you again really want to hit that sweet spot if you want a really good result within your minute. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay, so your 1 minute is gone. What if after a while this is becoming too easy? Then let's do normal. So, feet wider to make it easier for you. Bring out the elbows and push it up. One more time. And push it up. Your other option to make it again harder is placing them feet up into the chair and leaving the hands on the floor. And then, in this case, you would have a feet elevated push-ups. But there's a super easy exercise in this case. That's all you need to do. And the last one, you're gonna love this. It's a simple plank, but I'm gonna make it hard for you. So again, if you have carpet like mine, you may want to use something like a pillow. If you don't mind getting a little bit of bruises or scrapes onto your forearm and your elbow, you'll be absolutely fine. So let's get started on the 1 minute. And if after a while your 1 minute plank just becoming way too easy, this is what you're going to do. It's called the crocodile plank. So you're going to take a right elbow and right knee close together, step it back. Left elbow, left knee, step it back. And again. See the breathing in the nose, out your mouth. If this is too much, you just hold your plank until your minute is done. Make sure your elbow is staying directly underneath the shoulder and you're not pushing it up here because it's all about your core. Last 3, 2, 1. Woo! Okay, so we had lunges, back leg elevated, jump, squats, that's number 2. Push-ups, number 3, and plank hold, number 4. Push your limit within that 4 exercise. It would be 5 doing the separated legs on the lunges. In 5 minutes, what I want you to do is break a sweat. Take a little rest and repeat it as many times as you can within next 20 minutes. So you only have a very short time to go.